So 8th November would mark a year, since a young student was knocked down on the Madina-Adentan stretch. After that, there were protests, but some bridges have been constructed. But surprisingly, people living, along that stretch are not using the footbridges. Are you surprised?
To some extent, I'm not surprised because this is so much a Ghanaian attitude. You know how we always call for stuff, and then when we eventually get them, it's either we are not using them or we are not maintaining them. And this has happened several times. Yesterday, for instance, over 100 people were arrested for jaywalking, for not using the footbridges. So today, the police were there again, this time around just to go and observe whether the arrest from yesterday will serve as a deterrent to people. Surprisingly, people are still jaywalking. People are just not bothered at all. Now, what surprises me is if you take the police out of this, people don't care about their own safety, because this whole protest came as a result of cars knocking down, people crossing and killing them instantly, and people, the uproar and the anger that ignited out of this caused the government to, speedily put up this footbridge. And then after the footbridge is done, they are not using it.
They're complaining that, the footbridges are too long. Some people are even giving the excuse that they've not seen the footbridges being commissioned, so they don't know, that's why they are still jaywalking. Absolutely.
No, this is surprising because people are using it, and I'm sure people have seen other people use them, and I don't know how much time, you have, or how much time you cannot have just to keep safe yourself. Police can do anything, but your safety first and foremost is in your hands. Well, so my colleague Anshali Ziwu visited the Madina-Adentan highway and has filed this report.
It was an operation that was expected to deter pedestrians from crossing the Adenta Madina highway at unauthorized places. But a day after the arrest of over 100 pedestrians, the practice is ongoing. Not even the presence of the police on this stretch is deterring pedestrians from engaging in the act. For many of them, they would only use the footbridges after it has been inaugurated.
Actually, I wasn't part of the people arrested. And the thing is that it's been a while I used this particular stretch. Okay, so when I got off from the car, I just decided to do the normal process, just to cross the road like that. I didn't know the footbridge was ready.
I didn't use it because I'm late to go somewhere, and this place is shorter. Using this side is shorter.
So why don't you rather safeguard your life by using it?
You see, I've been doing it for a while. So when you do something for a while, you build up experience on doing it. So you know how to evade your way when you are crossing.
Why are you using it? Because we all campaigned for the footbridges to be completed.
It's too much. It's long too much. Yeah, within that short moment, I used to climb. No, I'll cross the road.
And you prefer being knocked down by a car than saving your life?
No, it's not about being knocked down by a car or something like that. But Charlie, it's too long. Maybe I'll take some 30 minutes and cross the distance. Just 5 minutes I'll pass here. Simple.
So if my nails, that's why I can't climb the steps.
But is it not more safe to use it?
It's safer. It's safe to use the footbridge. It's safe. My legs. Is because
you want to use it?
Yes, please.
Yesterday, those who were arrested were processed for court after several appeals from the police for them to use the footbridges had fallen on deaf ears. Even though the arrest did not sit well with some pedestrians, others commended the police for the exercise.
To take 3 minutes to be able to cross the footbridge and live for the rest of your life than to use maybe a shorter minute to cross to get knocked down by a vehicle and die, which one is better? So I think the police should enforce our regulations on the use of the footbridge. And also, I believe if the law is not working, people should be whipped. Once somebody is caned today, the person will not use. That is the only thing that can deter people from using the police.
Crossing this road is very dangerous. So if you use a footbridge, no matter how long it takes, you will surely get to your destination. What is important is you've gotten to your destination. It is not the faster you cross this road and a car knocks you down. So I agree with them.
It appears the police would have to use stricter measures to enforce the road traffic regulations on this stretch, as people are still defying the laws despite the numerous arrests on this stretch. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Anshali Ziwu.
neɛ na wɔpɛ